Hello friends, wizards, witches and muggles. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. I'm doing a monthly favourites. I know, it's been a hot minute. It's been a while since we've done one of these, but I just fancied bringing them back, so that's what I'm going to do. We're going to be talking about everything that I've enjoyed throughout the month of October. I would love to hear what you've been enjoying, so leave a comment down below. I have a lot to talk about, whether it's Wizarding World stuff, beauty stuff, things I've been watching, everything. So let's go. If you're brand new to my channel, hello, welcome. Don't forget you can click the subscribe button if you'd like to become part of our weird, magical online family. But let's go because I've got a lot of things to talk about. I think I'm going to start off with beauty like I always used to do, and then we're going to talk about Wizarding World stuff and all the other things after that. So the first thing is a palette. Now, for full disclosure, this was gifted to me through my PO box, and this is the Urban Decay. This name amuses me a lot, and you'll see why. This is the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. I know, it gives you some weird visuals that nobody asked for. So this is the palette, and I have been enjoying this in October. I've used it a few times. I definitely still want to play with it a little bit more, but it has been a palette that I have been reaching for. Look at the packaging. They always do a fantastic job with the packaging of their palettes, and let's have a look inside. So there you go. There is a lot of shades in here. I believe there's 12, and they're all kind of like cherry tones and neutrals. There's some mattes in there, there's some glitter shades. It's just a really lovely palette, and obviously I was drawn to it because it had my name on it. So it's really, really nice. It's nice if you like pink hues and those kind of colors. I personally do. I've definitely worn this in some of my previous videos this month, or last month rather. So yeah, that is the first beauty thing that I've really been enjoying. My second beauty favorite from October is also by Urban Decay, but this is more of like an overall favorite because I haven't just been using it in October, but I've been using it a lot this month. And this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Pollution Protection Makeup Setting Spray. This stuff's great. It definitely makes you feel like you're safe to go out with a face full of makeup. I always use this before filming videos so that my makeup doesn't kind of smudge or go gross during filming, and it's quite refreshing once you've done your makeup, and then you can just like spray the setting spray and inhale it into your mouth. That bit, not so much enjoyable, but yeah, I do like this stuff. It is definitely a staple in my collection. I know a lot of you guys ask me about makeup and how I do it. There will be a video soon. I do plan on doing that, but if you wanted to know how I keep my makeup looking fresh, now you know, because this stuff is fantastic, and yeah, I recommend it. My last beauty favorite, though this is more of a bath and beauty kind of favorite, is the Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt body and hand wash. Now, I have been using this as a body wash because it is for body as well, but it would make a beautiful hand wash as well. But I use this when I'm in the bath, when I'm feeling fancy, because this is definitely a high-end product. These aren't cheap. This is definitely a treat yourself moment. It's delicious. I have the perfume of this as well, and my mum loves it as well, and it just smells so good. If you're ever near a Jo Malone store, go and smell their Wood Sage and Sea Salt products because they are amazing. This lathers really well. It's my favorite bath product. That is what I'm trying to say. This is amazing. So let's move on to magical favorites. Right, I have got 3 Wizarding World favorites from October. One of them in particular is very special. A lot of you guys have been requesting that you see this. I have posted about it on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure you're following me there. This is something that is now my most prized possession. I have shown you a picture of it, I think in a video, but I haven't actually shown you it since I got it framed. When I went to New York, I got a signed poster for Crimes of Grindelwald, and it was signed by the one, the only J.K. Rowling. Now, I managed somehow to get this all the way from New York back to the UK to my house in one piece. There's only a minor dent in it. It's very minor, you can't really see it. But as soon as I got it home, I was like, I need to get this framed. I can't just blue tack it to my wall. It's now my prized possession. So I sent it off to a framers, and boy, did they do a good job. So here it is. This is going to reflect. Here it is, my Crimes of Grindelwald signed poster. This is very special. Can we talk about the frame, how it matches perfectly to the poster. It's kind of got this rustic gold trim there, and then the frame is kind of aged as well. I chose this frame because I thought it looked like something that would be hanging up in Hogwarts with like a wizard portrait in there or something. I just thought it was absolutely perfect. So here it is, my signed Crimes of Grindelwald print, and honestly, this lives above my bed now. It's got the best position on my wall that I could find, and I love it. So this is my most special prized possession in the world, and isn't it glorious? They did a fantastic job. Also, there is glass on here and it's UV protected. So basically, if the sunlight hits it, it's not going to get damaged. The colour isn't going to fade. I did pay quite a lot of money to get this framed. It was about £140, which I know sounds quite steep, but it's very special and it was worth every penny to me. So yeah, do you like it? I would love to hear your thoughts down below. I love this so much. I'm gonna put it down now because I'm terrified of dropping it on the floor. 2 more Wizarding World favourites to go. So I went to the Palace Theatre in London the other day, and I went to the Cursed Child album launch, which I'll talk more about at a later point. But I was given, when we sat down to watch Imogen Heap, the composer of the music from the Cursed Child, when we watched her in a discussion, on our seats were press packs and also a wand. Now this one is one that I don't have, and it's the Hermione Granger wand, and it's not the wand that you're thinking of because they have actually redesigned her wand for the Cursed Child. So when you open it, it says official replica of Hermione Granger's wand. I was kind of expecting it to be similar to the other one, but it's not. It's very different. I don't think you will recognize this as Hermione. It does have the kind of vine shapes around it, but not as much, and it's kind of bent. It's dark brown, and it has all these weird, wonderful shapes around the handle, and it's very pointy. It definitely feels comfortable to hold. I now have 3 out of the 4 Cursed Child wands. I did promise that I would show you this one, so here it is, and I love it a lot. I can't wait to get Ron's wand so that I have the full set now. But yeah, what do you think of the Cursed Child Hermione wand? Do you like it? Do you prefer the original? I think I prefer the original, but they're very different, and they're from, obviously this is from the Cursed Child play, and the other one is a replica from the film, so they are different. I really like it. I'm so pleased that I have her wand now, and the boxes are absolutely beautiful. These are like velvet. I can't explain how luxurious these boxes feel, but they are really nice. So yeah, there it is. That is my favorite wand from this month. Don't worry, I'm not going to be making a wand segment every month because I've already got a wand problem. We have discussed this previously. Moving on to my final Wizarding World favourite from October, and it is this. This is a replica from Noble Collection, and I have been waiting for something like this. Now, obviously you can buy the chocolate frogs from the studio tour and the Wizarding World in Orlando and that kind of thing, and they're in paper boxes, which are beautiful. And I also have a ceramic chocolate frog box from the tour, but there's never really been a replica of a chocolate frog in its box, but there is now. So here is the box. It is made out of plastic. It is absolutely beautiful, and there is a frog inside. If you've seen these, you need to get one in person because they're so fun. So this is the lid, which I'm just gonna put down here, and we'll talk about the frog in a second. So this is the base, and it does come with a chocolate frog card, and this is of Albus Dumbledore. You will get him in all of the replicas. There's not different ones. This is very sturdy and it feels good. I could use this box to put all of my cards in now because it fits perfectly. Now, obviously the thing that's the most exciting from this is the chocolate frog, and as you can see, it does kind of move and it is stretchy. It's made out of a kind of silicone type rubber material. Like you can, I don't want to break it, but you can stretch out his hands and kind of position him and his little toes. Can you see his little toes flapping around? Very cute. So here it is, my chocolate frog, and these are beautiful and they're quite inexpensive, I believe. This one was gifted to me by Noble Collection, and I think they're around £12, maybe £15, maybe a little bit cheaper. But yeah, I just love him so much. Look, he's like, oh, a little chocolate frog. They really do look like the ones out of the film. I could imagine this to be on the window of the Hogwarts Express, just hopping around and then whoosh, flying out of the window as it does, and they've only got one good jump in them, so Ronald Weasley tells us. So yeah, this is the Chocolate Frog replica, which is definitely a favourite from this month. I love it so much, and it fits beautifully into the Chocolate Frog box. So yeah. Okay, moving on to my technology favorite of the month. Yeah, so I've really been enjoying the Kindle Paperwhite tablet. Now, I've never really been big on Kindles, but this one I've fallen in love with. I actually bought this in July, but in October I really started using it daily, especially at night. I'll get cozy in bed, turn off the lights, and then read it. Now, the old Kindles you couldn't read in the dark because they didn't have a light on them, but these do. So they have an LED backlight. You can go to settings, and hopefully you could be able to see. So it's quite dark on its lowest setting at the moment. And when you just drag up, the screen goes brighter. So you can actually read this with all of the lights out, which I love. And yeah, I've just really been enjoying it. And the Goblet of Fire is nearly complete. I'm rereading all of them this year, and I'm very close to being on the Order of the Phoenix. I don't get much time to read, and it's nice to be able to kind of take this with me places, whether it's on trains or on a car journey and that kind of thing. I just think it's really great. Or on an aeroplane, for example. It's better than carting a load of books around with you because it's really light and really small and tiny. So yeah, I definitely do recommend these, especially if you're big on reading, which I'm personally not, but I do love rereading Harry Potter and all of my favourite books on there. So I do recommend these, and it's my favourite thing. It's become a nighttime routine. It's become part of my everyday life, and I can't recommend them enough. I really do love it. Moving on to miscellaneous favourites. That's right, this is really random. Something I've been obsessed with in October are these Pop-Tarts. I got a Costco card where you can buy everything in bulk, and they had a big box of Pop-Tarts, and I kind of impulsively bought it and put it into my trolley. So I've been eating a lot of Pop-Tarts in October, and especially the frosted Chocotastic ones. They're really nice. I'm not that big on the strawberry ones, but they do come in the multi-boxes, so I'll probably end up eating those as well. These are delicious. You just pop them in your toaster and then bam. Everyone that already eats these all the time are probably like, why are you only just discovering Pop-Tarts? I'm not just discovering them, I've just been eating a lot of them in October. My waistline does not appreciate it, but hey, you only live once, and I've been treating myself, and these are so yummy, seriously. Yum, yum, yum. Another favourite from October is actually something that I've started doing. I have started horse riding lessons, and I had my second one in October. I will be doing a video about this if you want. Let me know down below if you'd like to hear me talking about my first horse riding experiences and that kind of thing. And I do have some footage from my very, very first lesson, which is quite amusing. So yeah, I've really been enjoying horse riding. I've been riding in a horse riding centre down in Somerset. I know that's really far to travel because I live in Birmingham, but I have a friend down there, one of my best friends, and we go horse riding together at the moment, like maybe once a month at the moment. But I definitely want to try and find somewhere more local to me. So if any of you in the West Midlands area in England know of any good horse riding centres, I would absolutely love to know, because I am on the hunt for a good riding school. So yeah, I've really been enjoying it. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I thought I would mention it because it's definitely been a big exciting thing for me, because it's something that I've always wanted to do. So yeah, horse riding, big favourite. Now this goes on to my last miscellaneous kind of favourite, which is, it's from you guys. I'm trying not to show my address too much on here, but because that would be really bad. There we go. So I have got this box. This is purely fan mail that I've had over the last month, and I just haven't been able to reply to it. I've been so busy, but do trust me that I read every single thing that gets sent to me. Seriously, there's a lot in here. I read it all. I will try and reply to as many as I can, but I can't promise replies, especially as it can get quite expensive. I just wanted to say thank you because over the last couple of months, I have been receiving a lot more mail than usual. Also, the box that it is in, one of you may recognize this because you actually gifted me this box with some beautiful things inside, so thank you very much. It is now my to reply fan mail box. I just wanted to say thank you for all of your kind letters. It really does fill me with a lot of love, I guess. It makes me feel very special and grateful for you guys. There is a lot of kind hearts out there. I swear most of you must be Hufflepuff because you're all so lovely. So yeah, I wanted to just touch on that because in case any of you are just waiting and waiting and waiting for replies and I haven't yet, it's just because I've been too busy, and I do tend to handwrite these replies. I might have to figure out a way of doing this a lot quicker because it's becoming a bit of a issue for me. I'm feeling guilty that this box has just become full. So that is a big favorite. So I'm basically saying that everyone that has been sending me Outpost, you are my favorite from October. My last favorite from the month of October is a Netflix show. What have I been watching? I have been watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Of course I had to start watching this because when I was growing up, Sabrina the Teenage Witch was my favorite show. Now I will say this is completely different. Obviously the names are the same. We've got Harvey and we've got the aunts and Sabrina and so on and so on. But this is a lot darker and it's really good. So if you want something witchy and magical and quite dark, definitely go and check out The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix because I've been loving it. I think I have 1 or 2 episodes left to watch, but I have been binge watching it as much as I can in my spare time. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you watched it? Are you enjoying it? The only thing I'm disappointed about is that Salem, the cat, doesn't talk. He used to speak like a human in the original Sabrina, but he doesn't. He's a familiar now. But he doesn't, like, obviously Sabrina can understand him, but he doesn't talk. I kind of wish he was a talking cat, but I don't know. Either way, I've been really, really enjoying it and I wanted to talk about it. So there we go. That is all of my October favorites. Which was your favorite? From my favorite, have you been enjoying any of the same things that I have been enjoying? And I would love to know what you have been enjoying, whether it's beauty, Wizarding World, technology, things you've been watching or listening to. Leave a comment. I'm going to read through all of them because a lot of the time they end up being suggestions for me. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you very soon with a magical video. I'm so excited for the magical video that is coming. Thank you. I will see you soon. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm feeling happy today. Okay, bye.